Every software development project is different and requires that a suitable software development lifecycle approach is employed based on your team and organisation's internal and external factors. There are some project situations where the waterfall model is appropriate, but as we look at these, you may feel from experience that this doesn't always work out. First, waterfall is suitable if your requirements are well documented, clear and fixed. How often is that the case though? From my own experience as a software developer, I can't remember any of the many projects I have delivered where the requirements have been clear from the start, so that they can be captured in a document that doesn't change as a project rolls on. Next is that the product definition is stable. Again, I can't think of a single project where this has been the case, as external factors like changing the marketplace or shifting business priorities mean that your product will change over time. I have worked on many projects where the final delivered product was quite different from what was initially specified. Under Waterfall this shouldn't happen, but in reality what you are building can change. There is nothing wrong with this, but it does fight against the software delivery process. Hold this thought in your mind, as this will be a core theme when we start to discuss Agile and some of its methodologies later on. Next, the technology should be well understood. This means that developers should understand the technologies that they are going to be using and how they work. Once you enter the implementation and construction phase of the project, developers normally have to work towards very rigid and set timescales. In my experience of working on a waterfall project, a lot of effort is expelled on the requirements and design phases, which normally eats into the time needed to actually develop the code. Next, waterfall works best on projects that are short, and by short I mean projects that are around 2 to 4 months in total. The longer a project runs for, the more chance there is of the requirements and the project definition becoming out of date. Finally, waterfall works best when all of your project team are available. It is quite normal for a development team to have a pool of resources that might be shared out between many different projects. If another project is overrun for any reason, you may not have all your people available at the time when they are required. This can greatly impact a project's timescales and put delivery dates at risk if other projects overrun.